Before I start the exercise that I want to show you in this video, I just want to let you know you're aware how wherever you place your attention, you place your energy. And so wherever you place your attention, you're creating life. You're aware of that, right? Because if you're aware of that, in this video, I'm going to change your attention. I'll move it somewhere so that by the end of this video, your life will completely shift. And I want you to do this. Truly want you to do this. So don't be like, this is a bit cringe. There's people around me. If you're driving a car, sure, don't do it. But if you're just in your house right now, in your room and whatever, just do it. Know what it is? It's just a quick exercise that I do with myself. And anytime I do it, I truly notice that I just shift into like a new timeline. Because here is the thing. Understand that the outside world never changes. It never changes. It's always the same. What does change is when you change the inner. Once you change the inner, so for example, let's just say you were anxious before, and then you changed your inner and you became grateful, just a different state of mind, grateful. You have just shifted your life in such a way where the entire world, even the characters within the world, they all change. Because you've placed yourself in a completely new moment. And because of like that's why Allah says, Rabbul Alameen. Rabbul Alameen. Like he's the Lord of all the worlds. So there's multiple worlds. So you can shift into any world that you want in the present moment. In the present moment. And once you do it, you'll notice the result on the outside. Depends on your level of vibration, but almost instantaneously. Almost instantaneously. So don't think that this is something small, it's not going to work. If you're thinking this is small, you're thinking that your power of imagination or your power of attention is small, but I'm telling you it's not. So let's just start. Here's the thing, right? Sit down, close your eyes, and now imagine yourself. First of all, before you even imagine yourself, breathe 2 seconds inhale and try to do like 8 second exhale, because what that's going to do is that it's going to slow down your brainwave. Once you slow down your brainwave, you'll notice that it becomes easier to plant new ideas in your mind. Because the reason why you can't plant new ideas in your mind is because your mind is constantly in beta brainwave. So if it's constantly in beta brainwave, it doesn't want to accept new ideas. So as you're sitting, breathe 2 seconds, hold it, and then exhale 8 seconds. Once you do that, do it for a couple of times. What you'll notice after you start doing that is that you might get shivers. You might, it's just your brainwave will slow down. And that's what we need. Once you've done that and you feel like your brainwaves slow down, imagine yourself. Forget about who you are, by the way. Forget about your identity. Forget about how much money you have in the bank. Forget about the problems you have with the people around you, with your parents, with your siblings, with your friends, with your work coworkers, with anybody. Forget about all the problems. Just drop them temporarily. Temporarily. Drop them all. Drop your identity. Drop everything. Even the fact that you're watching this video right now, or who you think I am, drop it. Nothing is here. You've just went from being a somebody to a nobody. Now you going from a somebody to a nobody, this is how you're able to now have access to everybody. Understand? And if you've truly done that, you'll feel it. You'll literally feel it. Once you've done that, just start imagining. Imagine yourself right now with a $30 million in the bank. And you know what? I said that wrong. Imagine yourself with just $30 million in your bank, because I used wrong tonality, right? Because it's not that big of a deal. $30 million in the bank. Imagine it. Literally, imagine the number $30 million in the bank. Imagine yourself like you went to your father and you've given him 10 million from that. And your father just looks at you and your mother and they're just like, well, what? What? Are you being serious? And then they just hug you. They feel they feel like they've truly raised a proper son or daughter, and they're super happy about that. Your siblings are like, wow, like this is crazy. You're such a blessing to the family. You're looking at your dad, his eyes are sparkling, he's looking at you, he's so happy, and your mom is just like, she's just crying, like, I can't believe you just did that. Everybody's just so happy just because of you. Because of you. You've given them $10 million and it changed their whole life. It took away all their financial problems. It took away all their struggles. It took away all their anxiety, their everything. This tightness within their heart took it all away, all through you. And then you've taught them, you were like, listen, understand that within you is the power of imagination, and you can use this power to do anything that you want. And then you go to your friend and you teach him this. And he's just like, wow, this is amazing. Like, that's crazy. And now your friend is looking at you like, what the heck? Like, this guy's life changed completely. I mean, if it worked for him, obviously it's going to work for me. You can see the people all around you. They're all just like, you literally have the secret. You have the secret of the universe, man. But you're just there. You're just like, nah, man, this is not even that big of a deal. It's just, I knew how to finally ask Allah, and then things are just happening, and I can show you. It's all easy. All of it is easy. I'm not doing this. Allah is doing it. And you're just feeling all these blessings coming to you. Your body is so healthy, extremely healthy. You're so fit. You can sprint so fast. You can squat 5 times your body weight. You can bench press 5 times your body weight. You can do all these things, the healthy things. The people around you, they're all healthy. Everything is good. Literally start imagining all these things with your eyes closed. You can rewatch this video so you can reimagine. This video is not just a one-time watch, by the way. You're imagining all these things. You're imagining the beautiful house. If you can't imagine a beautiful house, go on Zillow.com, search up any, like the most expensive houses, and just imagine yourself in there. Imagine yourself getting up from the bed in the morning, seeing your wife, beautiful wife, right next to you. You're going to the kitchen and everything looks beautiful. It's almost like you're just living in heaven right now. You see why Allah tells you to like keep the akhirah in your mind? Because this is the shortcut. This is the shortcut through the power of imagination. That's literally the shortcut. Like, you just imagine these things. The more you imagine them, the more that you'll start living such a life. Because when you start imagining the best of the best, those little things within this life become nothing. $1 million become nothing. Why? Because you already have 30 million in the bank. And you're imagining 6 beautiful supercars. What else? You're imagining a beautiful mansion that you have. You have servants that help you and you're paying them well and they're really happy. Everything beautiful, you're just imagining it. You realize what you just did, like just you imagining all these things, what you've just done? You have just shifted from where you were before to a nobody, and now you have access to everybody. So as a result, you imagined anybody. Do you see what I mean? Like, just this exercise alone, simple exercise, so simple. It's going to change your whole life. It'll literally shift your entire life. You do this, especially before you go to sleep, changes everything. Now, what's going to happen is that, and by the way, when you do this exercise, you want to feel like all these things are not that big of a deal. Like, they're all easy. Like, you've been there before. It's not new to you. These things are normal to you. When you feel like it's truly normal to you, it comes to you like it is normal. And so when it does come to you, you're not surprised because you're like, I've already seen it in my imagination. So the outside, it's not that big of a deal. You keep doing that over and over again, man. You persist in that feeling. You start to get that feeling more and more like, oh, this is just normal. 10 million in the bank, it's just normal. There's nothing crazy about it. Habibi, this alone will change your life. This alone is all you need. This is actually what I teach in the course. And I've just given it to you. Because all you need is just this power of imagination. And Allah already tells you what to imagine. Imagine the akhirah. Imagine Jannah. Allah has alluded to Jannah so many times. Allah has put so much imagery. Go read Surah Al-Insan. There's so much imagery of what Jannah looks like. Because Allah wants you to imagine Jannah. the more you imagine it, the more that you're using this power of imagination and you're seeing all these beautiful things, so that everything else that's right here, it's all easy. You've already seen it before in your mind. So that when you see it on the outside, you're not that surprised. And this is one of the most beautiful things I've done, man. I've done this multiple times, and every time I do it, I see a shift immediately. Such is the power that Allah has given us. So if this video was helpful, just let me know.